Welcome back to the Barrel Zone for this Thursday morning edition, 8th of July. We are doing a breakdown of three MLB games. One where I will surely have a bet. I just don't know which one out of the two positions I'm looking at. And we'll talk some Bucks Suns game two. I already have a pick logged in for that one as well. If you want to take my plays, you know where to go. Patreon.com/slash the Barrel Zone. You can join the Discord channel there. All right, let's get it started. So the first game I want to talk about, and this to me is the strongest MLB position of the day, is the Phillies Cubs game. So we have the Cubs being minus 111 home favorites, Alzolay on the mound for them, Zach Eflin going for Philly. So I'm either looking to back Philly here on the money line or the total. I'm looking to bet the under. We haven't seen an under number yet. Obviously, it's Wrigley. We will get the total later in the day. My number here is 7.5 when it comes to the total. So I'm looking to bag the under if we get an 8. Otherwise, I will go with Philadelphia on the money line. I'm likely betting Philly anyways, so it's just a question of will I split my wager between the side and the under, or I will just go with the side if the total ends up being a 7.5, which I could see. So weather by game time 65 Fahrenheit, 11 to 12 mile per hour wind blowing in from left field. So pretty good weather for an under here. We have a couple of news on the Cubs side. Chris Bryant left last night's game with hamstring tightness. Baez wasn't in the lineup due to a sprained thumb. I mean, those are pretty serious guys to be left out of the lineup. So, and I wouldn't expect either of these guys to play. Serious injuries make me want to lean more towards Philly, of course. So Azole, he came back from the IL recently. Had 3 games since coming back. The last one was an 82 pitch outing against Cincinnati. He went 7 innings with 6 Ks. Looked pretty good, but everything was really going his way. So I think overall it was a bit of a lucky outing. He still gave up 2 home runs, and he gave up 2 home runs in each of the 3 games he played. He started since coming back from the IL. I like Azale. I think he has a really nice ceiling and a really nice future in this league. But to me, Zach Eflin is the better arm at this point in this game. I know that many don't really like Eflin. He's not a flashy guy, but he is extremely efficient. He has a 26% hard hit rate through the season and just a 3.3% walk rate. So if you're not giving up hard contact and you are not walking anyone, you are really difficult to hurt. Add the Cubs injuries to the mix. I really like Philly and the under here. There are really no red flags in Eflin's profile. He's just a bit boring, maybe. Coming off a 6 inning outing, 2 earned runs at the Padres. He has been generally worse on the road, but I mean, if we really get this nice pitching weather at Wrigley, I think he will be fine. So yeah, I will be backing Philly for sure here, and likely the under as well if we get an 8. If we get a 7.5, I'm just going with Philly here. So yeah, this is the only bet I will have so far. 2 other games I want to talk about: Cincinnati, Milwaukee. I'm leaning Cincinnati here. Tyler Mayer has been a guy that many have been shitting on due to his spin rate drops. He was using something; he's not using it anymore. But he's, in my opinion, still a really good pitcher and way better than Adrian Hauser. And I mean, Cincinnati at plus money to me looks like a good deal. I haven't bet it yet. I'm looking to get something around plus 110. I'm not sure we will get there, but I thought I mentioned this one. So yeah, Tyler Mayo spin rates are down, but he's still a really good arm. Almost a 30% K rate, 12% swinging strike rate. He has a 257 wOBA on the road, 73% contact rate, decent line drive rates. Besides the occasional walks, there are really no issues with him. Brewers just 89 WRC plus against righties, 26% K rate as a team, 155 ISO. I think he will be fine here. And Adrian Hauser is decent, but I wouldn't say he's great. He's just he is an extreme ground ball guy, not a lot of hard contact, difficult to hurt, but he only has a 7.2% swinging strike rate. Contact rate is almost 84%. But as I said, 60% ground ball rate, 29% hard hit rate. So not an easy guy to score on, but he has a 10% walk rate. And he does give up some contact. The Reds are pretty good at making contact. They are averaging almost 8.5 hits per game. So yeah, I'm looking to back the Reds at plus 110 or better. I'm not sure we will get there, but this is just a lean at this point. We have one game that's off the board. I don't think we will find any value here, but I'm going to mention it. I make the Mets minus 190. Current line, lone lineup is bet online minus 180. But so it's Taijuan Walker, JT Brubaker. Walker survived against the Yankees the last time out, but the secondary pitches weren't really there. He's basically a fastball only guy. But I mean, the Pirates are just so bad. 300 T-Max wOBA, 83 WRC plus against righties, 126 ISO, and not really a scary team offensively. So I think Walker will be fine here. He's usually good against weaker teams. JT Brubaker, I'm generally not backing the Pirates. I had like maybe one or two wagers on the Pirates, all became losing bets in the end. But Brubaker gave up 15 earned runs in the last 5 starts, 6 homers. He has been really good to start the season, but getting way less swings outside of the zone recently. Pirates also one of the top teams with spin rate drops across the board. So yeah, I'm not really trusting Brubaker here. Also a 337 wOBA and the 5.1 FIP against righties. So yeah, as I said, my line here is minus 190 with the Mets. Okay, so summing it up, the MLB card, I'm looking to bet Philly. I will surely bet Philly. The question is that if I might split my wager between side and the under. I like the under here as well with the Cubs injuries and Zale also pitching pretty well. But Philly money line will be a bet for me for sure, and the under as well if we get an 8. And Cincinnati at plus 110 would be a bet for me. I'm not sure we will get there. All right, let's talk some NBA. I already have a bet logged in for this one. I'm taking the Suns. I think just too many things have to go right for the Bucks to be more competitive in this one than they were in game one. I'm not convinced of Giannis's health. He had a few good buckets early, but I think if you are used to watching him, you saw that like half of his moves were missing. He also got tired. There was some limping in there. He only took 11 shots. That's not going to cut it for me. It was mentioned on some podcasts that he had 33 and 47 in the 2 regular season games against the Suns. That's the type of performance, in my opinion, the Bucks would need from him. And maybe we will see it once the series goes back to Milwaukee. Remember, they will have an extra day of rest before the 3rd game. It will be also at home for them. But with just one day off on the road after like 7-8 day layoff for him, I just don't see it. And the Bucks, I mean, they kind of wasted another good Middleton game. That was, I think, his 3rd great game in a row. As Middleton has been playing amazing against Atlanta in the last 2 games of that series, and he had 29 points in this one, and they lost it. And I'm not sure if he's going to be able to keep up this consistency. And as for Holiday, I mean, I think there is just way too much asked from him at this point. I mean, he's dishing out assists like crazy. He's the playmaker. He's defending Booker. Many wrote in breakdowns that it would be better if he was defending CP3. I kind of agree with that. But I mean, so we are asking a lot of him on the defensive end. He has to dish out the assists, and we also expect him to be a good scorer. And I just don't think that everything will click for them. Another good Middleton game, Holiday or also scoring, and Giannis playing better. And on the defensive end, we have these huge liabilities with Lopez and Bobby Portis in the drop coverage. You've seen many broke it down with videos that CP3 was really cooking these guys. Petty C was also killed by him. Suns bench is basically, I mean, they have a way better floor at this point, in my opinion. The Suns team in general, but the bench as well. And if you cannot play Lopez, I know that the Bucks will likely go with the small ball lineup. Giannis playing center, but I mean Lopez out or playing like way less is a huge loss on the offensive end. So I just don't see any any good fixes here. Besides Giannis having to play better, and we need another good Middleton game an even better game from Holiday. One note that I made, which I think is really important, the Bucks got here and they were really successful in these playoffs when they were putting up huge percentage of their shots from the restricted area. In the Atlanta series, they had like multiple games where 40%, 40%, 45% of their shots came from within 4 feet of the rim, and now it was just 27%. That's not going to cut it. This is a team that's scoring on you by getting to the bucket and putting up easy layups and. Obviously, we would need a healthy Giannis for that, but they were only shooting 62% on these shots, which is really bad considering their shots close to the rim, and only 27% shot share is really on the low side as well. So yeah, I'm not giving up on the Bucks. I think they will be probably better down the series, but I'm more expecting a good outing from them in Game 3 than here. So yeah, I took the Suns -5.5. I mean, this was the opener. This was the closer of the last game, and to me, I don't have as much faith in Milwaukee now than I had before Game 1 when we knew Giannis is starting. And the line didn't move. And in my opinion, what we've seen how the Game 1 played out, it just makes me want to trust Phoenix more. And I think the line should have moved a bit towards the Suns. We will see if there will be some late action on them or not. But in my opinion, they are the side here. All right, thanks for tuning in. If you want to tell my plays, you know where to go. Patreon.com/the Barrel Zone. I will be back tomorrow for one final time this week. And good luck with your wagers and have a great day.